Every guy thinks he knows when a woman is serious about him. The truth is, most of you actually don't. I mean, you confuse casual interest with commitment, and by the time you figure things out, essentially you've just wasted months, sometimes years, on the wrong kind of woman. Jessica OS here, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to break down, as I said, 10 undeniable signs that separate the man she's passing time with from the man that she sees as her future husband. Trust me, some of these are subtle, but once you know them, you'll never look at your relationship the same way again. Let's jump right in. Point number 1, she brings you into her inner circle. Now, when a woman is just dating you casually, she'll keep you on the sidelines, and I'm sure you know that. Yeah, you might actually see her friends once in a while. But the real circle, like her family, her closest confidants, you'll never touch that space. But when a woman sees you as a man she could marry, everything will change. Suddenly, she'll want you at the family dinners. She's introducing you to her dad, her mom, even that older brother who's like overly protective, right? Because she's not dating you anymore. She's actually testing how well you will fit in her world. Now, this may seem like, well, this is not rocket science, but think about it. Meeting the parents isn't just about dinner and small talk. It's about her saying, I want my family to start getting used to you because I see you sticking around for the long haul. It's her way of bridging two worlds, yours and hers, into one future. On the other hand, if she's been with you for months, years, and every time you bring up meeting her family, she changes the subject, tells you they're so busy or it's not the right time, then it's never a good sign. That means she doesn't see you as permanent. She's comfortable with you right now, but she doesn't picture sitting at Thanksgiving dinner with you. At least not 10 years from now. Let's be real. Have you ever seen a woman who's serious about a guy hide him from her family? It doesn't happen. Women love to show off the man that they want to marry. It's almost instinct. So if you're not being shown off to the people who matter the most in her life, then unfortunately, you're not the man she's planning to walk down the aisle with. You're just a placeholder. Number 2, she respects your time. Now, this may seem very random or subtle, but it's important. One of the biggest giveaways that a woman sees you as husband material is how she treats your time. Look, any woman can say she loves you, but watch what she does when your schedule gets tight. If she's the right one, she's not blowing up your phone at 2 in the afternoon asking why you haven't replied to her meme. She's not guilt-tripping you because you worked late or had to miss a night out. Instead, she actually encourages you to handle your business because she knows that the man she wants to marry has a bigger mission than Netflix and chill. A woman who's serious about you respects the grind. She gets that the long hours, the hustle, the late nights is what builds the future that she's hoping to share with you. And instead of fighting your focus, she will align. Now, contrast that with a woman who doesn't really see you long term. She'll make everything about her. She'll complain that you're too busy. She'll sulk when you can't drop everything. And deep down, she's not thinking about the future with you. She's thinking about how much attention she can squeeze out of you right now. The wife-minded woman will play the long game. And let me tell you, fellas, the woman who respects your time is the woman you can actually build with. The one who doesn't, well, she'll drain you dry and then blame you for being tired. Point number 3, she invests in your growth. Women don't invest in men they don't see a future with, period. If she only sees you as a casual fling, she's not checking your diet, your goals, or whether you're making progress in life. She'll just enjoy the moment and bounce when it no longer serves her or when like a better guy comes along. But when a woman sees you as husband material, she actively will invest in your growth. She'll challenge you when you start slacking off. She'll send you that podcast about financial freedom if it's her thing. She'll encourage you to hit the gym, not because she's nagging, but because she wants to see you become the strongest, healthiest version of you. This is bigger than support. It's alignment, right? She's not just cheering from the sidelines. She's plotting the plays with you. Maybe she'll suggest that you take that certification, push you to negotiate that raise, or even remind you not to blow money on stupid things because she's already imagining building that future with you. Now, don't get it twisted. There's a difference between a woman who controls you and a woman who actually invests in you. The controlling one will tear you down and make you feel small. The one who's serious about the relationship will build you up because she sees herself living in the house your growth is going to buy. Let me ask you this. Is your woman making you better or is she holding you back? Because a woman who truly wants to marry you won't just love you as you are. She'll love who you're becoming and she'll make sure that she plays a part in your evolution. Point 4, she remembers the details. I mean, a woman who's serious about you becomes a collector of your life's details. It's not just talking about remembering your birthday. I mean, that's basic, right? I'm saying it's the little things that even you sometimes forget, like the way you take your coffee, 2 sugars, no cream, Stuff like that. The story about how you worked 3 jobs in college just to buy your first car. She locks these things into memory because to her, every detail is a puzzle piece of the man that she plans to build a future with. Now compare that to the woman who's just passing time. It's the complete opposite. She'll forget everything that you told her just yesterday. It's not an accident. It's a lack of investment. If she's not filing away the details, she's not envisioning herself around long enough to need those details. When a woman truly wants to marry you, she won't just remember the details, she'll act on them. It's not about gifts. It is about attention, effort, and foresight. Ask yourself, does she remember the little things that matter to you or only the things that benefit her? Point number 5, she builds with you financially. Now, when a woman doesn't see a future with you, money is just fun and games. She'll happily spend it, enjoy the dinners, take the trips, shop with the card till it declines. When she's serious though, that mindset shifts. She's not thinking about the next weekend, she's thinking about the next decade. You'll notice she talks about saving, investing, starting something together. She won't pressure you to blow your money on things that don't make sense. She sees the two of you as a unit. A woman who wants to marry you will celebrate when you say no to a reckless purchase. She'll encourage you to stack for that house, that business, that retirement fund, because she's imagining building a life with you and not just living off you, right? And here's the difference. One type of woman sees you as her provider. The other type sees you as a partner. The woman who sees you as a provider will drain you dry. The partner one will sit at the table with you, crunch the numbers if she has to, figure out how the two of you are going to create a future worth living. So I guess a question you can ask yourself is she making you richer in the long run or poorer? Because a woman who's really planning to marry you is thinking about tomorrow just as much as she's enjoying today. Number 6, she shows you loyalty in public and private. Now you see, anyone can act loyal when there's an audience. In public, it's easy for her to hold your hand, laugh at your jokes, post cute couple pictures on Instagram, but that's all surface level stuff if you ask me. It's performance. When a woman actually sees you as someone she wants to marry, she shows the same loyalty when no one is watching. When it's just you and her and the cameras are off, does she still back you up? Or does her tone shift, her attitude change, and suddenly maybe she's tearing you down behind closed doors? Real loyalty shows up in the small, quiet moments. When a friend talks slick about you and she shuts it down instead of laughing along. When a job stresses you out and she's the one reminding you why you started. When you're not in the room and she still protects your name. That's the difference between girlfriend energy and wife energy. Now, I remember the other day I did a similar topic like this. Someone asked in the comments, well, how do you know she protects your name when you're not in the room? And I was just laughing to myself because the answer is quite simple. Observe her friends and family's energy around you. If she speaks highly of you when you're not present, you'll feel it the moment you meet her friends and family. They'll treat you with respect. They'll smile when your name comes up. They'll act like they already know your good qualities. Do they welcome you warmly, ask about your goals, encourage your relationship? That usually means that she's been talking about you with pride. On the other hand, let's flip it. If she's quick to embarrass you in front of others, if she undermines you when you're vulnerable, or she runs to her girlfriends to gossip about something that you don't do right, it's not loyalty, it's sabotage. And a woman like that has no intention of building a future with you. A woman who wants to marry you understands that protecting your reputation is also protecting her future. She doesn't just look good with you when the lights are on. She has your back when no one else is around. That's the kind of loyalty you don't buy. The kind of loyalty that you don't let go of. Number 7, she adjusts her lifestyle for you. A woman's lifestyle tells you exactly how serious she is about you. If she sees you as just another chapter in her story, she won't change a single thing. She'll keep living exactly how she did before you showed up. Same habits, same priorities, same plans, with or without you. But when she starts picturing long-term in marriage, watch how her lifestyle begins to bend in your direction. She'll start making choices with you in mind. Let's say maybe she stops going out every Friday night because she'll rather spend time building with you. Maybe she considers moving closer to your work. I don't know, changing her routine or even shifting career plans because basically she wants both your futures to align. I guess what I'm saying is if she's still living like she's single, treating her schedule like you don't exist and making big life decisions without ever factoring you in, it's not wife energy. That's her keeping her options open. When a woman truly sees you as her future husband, her calendar will start reflecting it. Her priorities will rearrange. She's not just saying she loves you, she's proving it by making space for you in her actual life, and that's sacrifice. That's commitment. So ask yourself, is she adjusting her lifestyle to include me? Or is she expecting me to constantly adjust to fit hers? Because one is a partnership, and the other is a dead end. Point number 8, she makes you a priority. One of the biggest ways to tell if a woman's actually serious about you and wants to take this to the next level is basically how she ranks you in her life. Every woman has a list: her job, her friends, her hobbies, her social media, and then somewhere on that list is you. The difference is if you're just a casual fling, you'll always come last. She'll only see you when she's bored, when plans fall through, or when she's got nothing better going on, right? When a woman wants to be with you long term, she makes you a priority. Her plans bend to include you. She'll choose dinner with you over her night out with the girls. She'll check in before committing to something major. She'll show you with her actions that you're not some random guy. You're a central part of her life. But you see, if she's always busy, if she cancels on you without second thought, or if she's giving everyone else the best energy, leaving you scraps and breadcrumbs, she's not planning a future with you. She's keeping you as a convenient placeholder. Stop making excuses for women like these, guys. A wife-minded woman makes sure you feel considered. She doesn't need to drop everything for you, but you'll feel the difference because she moves through her life with you in mind. That's commitment. Point number 9. She talks about the future with you in it. Now, I want you to pay attention to her language. If she's talking about her future, her house, her career, her kids, well, maybe you're not in the picture. You're just a character in the current chapter and not the whole story. But when she wants to marry you and get serious, suddenly the future becomes yours. It's our apartment, our kids, our trip next summer, our wedding playlist. These little slips of tongue are not accidents. They're windows into how she actually sees you fitting into her long-term vision. And it's not just the big stuff like marriage and kids. It's even the small things like, oh, next year we should do blah, blah, blah. Or when we retire, we could, those statements are her subconsciously laying bricks for the life that she wants with you. Now, let me be clear. If you've been together a while and she still avoids any kind of future talk, or worse, she shuts down whenever you bring it up, it's a red flag. That's a woman who's comfortable in the now, but doesn't picture you in the long run. Because women don't waste time talking about the future with men that they don't see in it. If her words are weaving you into her vision, pay attention. That's a woman who's not just dating you, she's planning a lifetime with you. And finally, point number 10, she protects your reputation. A woman who truly sees you as her future husband will guard your name like it's her own. Because in her mind, your reputation is tied to her future. Here's what it looks like. When people try to drag your name, she'll shut it down real quick. If her friends are gossiping, she doesn't pile on. She changes the subject or defends you. If her family questions your hustle, she's quick to highlight your wins instead of exposing your flaws. That's wifey behavior. A woman who doesn't see you long term, on the other hand, will do the exact opposite. Crack jokes about you to her girls. She'll air your dirty linen in public. Let her family disrespect you. Sometimes even join in. The one who's serious about you will always, always guard your reputation because she understands something simple. If people respect you, it strengthens her. So here's the test. What does she say about you when you're not in the room? If she's out there defending you, promoting you, and standing by you, that is a woman planning forever. But if she's tearing you down and letting others do it, you're not her husband in waiting. You're just a placeholder, once again, until she finds the guy with money. It's the way of the world. I hope you got value from this video. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button and subscribe, because this channel is where men learn to stop being played. Yeah, for real. I got you. My name is Jessica OS. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I will definitely catch you in the next video.